go that one over there.
Juga lagi mau parkir juga.
Iya. Tunggu. Keluar nih. Kasih ke lahan.
Ya, ini berdiri dia turun barang.
Kita kesini ini bukan mendukung atau menentang movement ini ya. Kita cuma memperlihatkan begini loh gay parade yang di New York ini setiap tahunnya ya. LGBTQIA+ whatever 1 2 3. Sekarang kita berada di Washington Square Park. Ini terlalu banyak manusia dalam ini, tapi but anyway, let's go. Ini sudah Kita masuk ke pusatnya. Hey, how many in there?
3 grams.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
Quality, right?
Right.
Right, Noreen?
Look, smell it. I just crushed it. Get that. That right there. Concentrated.
Who's the master here?
All of us.
Oh, man.
There's no one master.
Yeah.
All of us. Put that in there.
You sell good today?
It's good.
Yeah.
Our donations, no selling. I give it to the people. You know, it's a happy day for them.
Oh.
I'll give it to them. You know what I mean? Give it out.
Man.
If they want to donate, they donate. But salve,
That's
no.
right. Yeah.
No salve. I'll give it to them. You know? Right.
Which type is this?
This is mimosa right here.
Mimosa.
High bird. See? Oh, all right.
Oh, baik, saya untuk.
Just want to go to work. I can't be a hoe. I have it in me. I can't just walk up the. You're the first person I ever walked up to. So I got the news for 8 years. Okay, and you probably have a girlfriend. Be the first job. I appreciate you do. Okay, it's just. Go ahead. Make your money. Go ahead. You see a dude dancing in purple and white. Wait. I can't really. See you. Oh my god, I love your hair. How are you enjoying your friend? This is my friend Hannah. For nipples to be free in New York City, and it's about time that we open up and remember that nipples shouldn't be sexualized on any body. Everyone has fucking nipples. That's that.
Kacau.
You want to
kacau. What is your message? What is your message?
My message is for sex-based rights for women and girls all over the world. Females deserve to be protected on the basis of sex. So the term gender identity is being inserted into federal and international human rights law. The insertion of that term is erasing the sex-based rights of women and girls, not just in America and in the Western world, but all around the world. This is extremely dangerous for females who experience an alarming rate of femicide and sex-based violence all around the world. Like, several people just hit me. I was just hit and kicked, my hair pulled, my face pushed. They were ripping at me, they stole my signs, and they just threw water, beer, White Claw all over me. And I did absolutely nothing but stand there. Yeah. I think we need everybody to understand that we're being weaponized. No. What's my plan of action? Well, first of all, we need people to wake up and realize that there's a conflict going on.
What is it?
The conflict between the sex-based rights of women and girls, of females, and what's being put under the law as trans rights. Now, I'm not saying anything against trans people as individuals. I'm talking about how the law is being weaponized by very powerful and wealthy people to take away the sex-based rights of women and girls. Now, we should all be able to have rights, right? Everyone, including women and girls. And women and girls' rights should be taken away at the expense. I've been coming to Pride because I've been coming to Pride for 20 years. I worked at an LGBT center back in 2011. I used to bring groups of people to come to Pride. I belong at Pride. I've been to Pride my whole life.
But what about the persecution a lot of these people have been through? Where's the consideration?
With all due respect, can you do this or else you're killing my vibe, bro?
Why would you bring a whole
Oh, careful. Are you okay?
Why would you do that?
Why would I do that? Come
Why
here.
would you bring this whole other message? They're all here
It's
amongst
not
the people
another
that love
message.
them.
This is a message that we need to all understand.
They're trans is wrong?
No. It's that the law, that powerful people, rich people and lawmakers are weaponizing this against women, against females. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. I'm not against anybody.
What do you mean by weaponized? How?
Because the term gender identity refers to an immaterial concept, and biology, sex refers to biology. Now, gender identity is being used in the law. The lawmakers are inserting gender identity and taking out sex. So when they do that, the rights of women and girls that have been fought for a very long time, those become moot because we can't identify males and females as separate under the law. So this is about how we're all being played and weaponized against one another.
Weaponized to what end?
To take away the rights of women and girls, which is something that the patriarchal state has been doing for over 4,000 years.
How will women and girls' rights be taken away?
Like I said, women and girls just got sex-based rights. Now, if you take sex away, then what are we protected under the right of?
What rights in
Well, do you know the
particular, I
history of
suppose?
women's rights?
Which ones are you talking about that will be taken away by this?
Any of them, all of them. Because as soon as you put gender identity in place of sex, it changes the meaning. You got what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
It changes the definition.
I think if you assign womanhood to just appearance, then you
Yeah, but it's
devalue
not
what it means
about
to
that
be a
though.
woman.
But it's literally not even about all that.
I think you just gotta be like very specific in which
That's
things.
what I'm saying. It's about laws changing on a federal and international level.
Okay.
I love them. I need to go somewhere else.
Like not to be.
Because they would like us. So if you want to talk to me, you can. I'm moving. Don't talk to me. I do. Stop female erasure. This is not against anybody.
This isn't against trans.
No, this is about getting all of us to understand how we're being used.
What do you want people to understand? You're saying, like, for
For
example, like women's
example,
sports, like.
For example, like rainbow washing and pink washing. You see all the corporations here? Okay, you see all the corporate sponsorship of Pride. From all the big banks, you see Raytheon. That's what I'm saying.
That's like everywhere.
And those people are also weaponizing the language and the law.
What they're doing, it's like Chinese New Year, they're gonna have the red at the bank. You know, on Pride, they're gonna have rainbow at the bank.
Okay, but women's rights, why does no one care? I want to know why no one seems to care that the sex-based rights of women and girls are being erased. Why doesn't that matter? Nobody, because they don't know that they're being erased. If you don't know that these two things are in conflict, you can't protect women and girls. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Protect women and girls. I mean, I suppose I just want to know specifically what you mean by protect them. Like, in what ways are they being endangered?
I'm talking about girls who are experiencing female genital mutilation, breast ironing, sex-selective abortion, denied abortion access.
All those things are those first two
But
things
you
that
cannot,
in this country.
but you cannot protect women, females, if under the law sex changes to gender identity. You understand? Because that's what the fucking rich people are doing.
Who are the rich people who want that? How are they
United
benefiting
Nations.
off? How are they benefiting off of transitions, for example?
Well, for 4,000, we've had 4,000 years of patriarchy. They want to keep that going. And what do you mean, how are they benefiting? Do I need to explain 4,000 years of patriarchy?
I mean, how does this bring forward a benefit to the, like, quote-unquote patriarchy, necessarily?
Because if the sex-based rights of women and girls get erased, that's good for patriarchy. If women cannot be protected under the law,
Why wouldn't they be able to be protected?
I just told you. Because the term sex is being replaced with gender identity.
So why wouldn't women be able to be protected under the law? Because I just don't understand where those
Because
things
females are oppressed on the basis of female biology, of our sex, not how we identify.
I suppose I don't see how this all ties together into a kind of a conspiracy of the patriarchy in order to oppress women.
4,000 years of patriarchy. You think they're just going to stop?
But, like,
Or are they
I
gonna
feel like it's
evolve?
kind of-
Or will they evolve and morph and try to do things that get people to support them? Because if all of you actually knew, if all of you actually understood what was going on, I think you're not shitty people. Wait.
Sorry, so you go.
I actually think that if people here knew what was going on, they would give a shit. But they don't know what's going on because it's being completely left out of the conversation.
No, I think like phalloplasties happening to little girls is a terrible thing. Like I totally agree. Sex changes underage is a terrible thing. Like that's happening in New York and California,
Yes,
which are
it
really
is.
far left states. Oh, I'm so sorry. Really far left states. So it's happening here and there, and I understand. So like putting that aside, what's the patriarchy issue? Like, you know, I know men going under the guise of women, you know, to use women's rights, basically.
Yes.
Like I know that's what you're saying,
That's
but how would that enable more patriarchy?
Let's think about it as well.
What companies
What
are
is-
benefiting
what
off
is
of that,
patriarchy?
off of the patriarchy?
But what is patriarchy? Let's
I think
establish
by
that first.
definition it's men in power keeping men in power.
Male supremacy, right?
Yeah.
Male supremacy. Well, we can't know what male supremacy is, point to it, identify it, try to fight it, stop it, if we can't identify who females and males are in the law.
Do you think that gender transitions and that gender putting this gender ideology into society is enough is enough of a benefit to disenfranchise women for people at the top to be able to reap those benefits and to put in the
Yes, 'cause that's actually
amount of
exactly-
investment into example?
So we're actually going through an entire industrial revolution right now. Are you aware of that?
Right.
We're moving from the third industrial revolution into the fourth industrial revolution, and that entire revolution is based off of the exploitation of female reproductive biology. So the entire new economy that's being built is built around the exploitation of female reproductive biology. Abortion is under attack and going to become increasingly under attack over the years because artificial womb technologies are being developed right now and are going to be normalized to the public soon.
As they should be.
If artificial wombs are developed, though, why would abortion have a reason to be legalized?
Because once artificial womb technology or even partial artificial womb technology becomes available,
Right.
then the state can say that fetus is viable and we're going to take that fetus and put it into a partial exogenesis machine.
Right.
And you no longer have the ability to have an abortion.
Okay.
Because the fetus is always
So
viable.
like if you want to have an abortion, they would just take the baby and put it in an artificial womb.
Yes, and it would belong to the state.
see,
Now
I
this
see.
is already being argued by.
Don't get stupid. Don't get stupid. Don't get stupid. Today's our day. Today's our day. Sorry. Sorry. About what?
We're talking about abortion rights.
What's wrong? Okay, what's your opinion?
I'm worried about that being threatened.
Today's gay pride. I support worried about that.
Yeah, but
supports
lesbian
abortion
and
as well.
bisexual women
I
need
support
abortions
that.
too.
Yeah, she supports abortion.
Conversation.
I'm okay with that.
It's not about like disrupting conversation. You should
It's
be
misunderstanding here, it looks like, you know.
Just
She's
say.
trying to say something.
I just said I support that.
No, you just gotta listen first. Listen first what he say. Listen what she
I
say.
just asked what she was talking about, though. How am I going to know? I got to ask.
We're talking about. Okay, it was nice to talk to you.
Yes, hi.
Nice to meet you. We don't agree on everything, but of course, that's all right.
And we didn't get enough time to talk either.
Yeah.
We might agree on more than we think.
Yeah,
It's about being reasonable.
hopefully we
And
all
not
figure it out
meeting
some way that's good for everyone.
Three of you
Did you
first.
see I got jumped by a group of people before I came over to talk to you?
Three of you take a picture. I like this conversation. Can you take a
Coming
picture?
over because that's actually probably protected me a little bit.
Take a picture first, three of you. Come closer. Guys.
Thank you. Yeah, they were really nice. What was your name, sir? Can I get the footage from you when they attacked me? Can I email you through your podcast?
Just give me your email. Say something about your email.
Okay, my email is THED programmer, DEPROGRAMMER @proton PROTON mail.com.
Okay, your name is?
K Yang. KYANG. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Jadi sekali lagi kita ke sini bukan untuk mendukung atau menentang movement ini. Kita cuma mau lihat beginilah suasana gay parade diadakan di New York.
Put this pussy right in your face. Suck your nose, take your car, hop on top. Do a kegel, what is inside? Look at my eyes, you see it's wet, come take a dive. Tie me up like I'm surprised, that's role play, I wear disguise. I want you to park that big Mac truck right in the circle ride. Make it clean. Got me, bitch, I'm out for you. Let it get inside me and tell them what to play. Never tell them where I'm about to be. I'll run down before I have a nigga running in. Fuck those shit.
Give me cream. I done done it all. I shot it low. Left it to the bed.